Well, okay, folks. You know, if you ask me anything about a Western Shepherd, I'm I'm going to tell you I'm rather biased and prejudiced. So, Troy Watson dropped in the other day, and Troy's in a unique position because we talk about, or I like to talk about, the qualities of the Western Shepherd versus the German Shepherd. Troy owns a great import shepherd, and he's owned shepherds for years, really high quality shepherds, high enough quality that his female was brought into our Western Shepherd breeding program. And Troy now is in a unique situation because first, he's an experienced German Shepherd owner. Second, he's got a very high quality German Shepherd. And third, he also has a Western Shepherd who's now about 8 or 9 months old. So when Troy dropped in, I thought, you know, why don't you just tell us what you think about the differences between the German Shepherd and the new Western Shepherd, and just, you know, be honest. I'll ask questions, just tell us, just give me an answer. We'll go from there. So this is his take on the pluses and minuses, differences between the two types of shepherd dogs, because they're both shepherds. And oh, I got to apologize for one thing. There's a little part in there where he's telling a really cool story about the ability of his Western Shepherd puppy, and I had the mic turned off, so it's a little hard to understand. I'll explain the story after this video. Okay, we have Troy Watson here, and you are looking at Artemis. If you can't tell from the fancy tan stockings, this is a black Bart daughter. She's now 8 months old. Troy dropped in to do a little visiting. Troy spends a lot of time working in other countries that we can't talk about, so we won't. And Artemis, fortunately for me, is going to get to stay with us a while, but I thought we'd get the lowdown on from a Western Shepherd owner. He's also owns a German Shepherd, owns her mother, so he is an experienced dog person. And despite his outstanding German Shepherd, he wanted to try one of Bart's babies, and this is what we got. You can tell, you can see some of the Bart traits, not only with the tan, but with the outstanding musculature, the almost perfect hips. I'm sure if we x-rayed them, they would be outstanding. We will x-ray them when she gets a little bit older. She's only 8 months old. She weighs 66 pounds. And now I'm just gonna, Troy, why don't you just turn her loose and let's just get a few comments from you as to what you think about raising a Western Shepherd, since you're also a German Shepherd owner. Hold up a minute. Well, Troy, what do you think of that Western Shepherd pup as far as trainability and livability as a German Shepherd owner?
Hey Butch, like you said, I have a 3-year-old German Shepherd female that's her mother, and raised her from a pup as well. And the German Shepherd pup was very active and whatnot, pretty intelligent, but the difference in Artemis and this Western Shepherd breed, super great dog, sweetest temperament ever, easy to train and learn new things. She knows when to come to me, when she, easiest potty training dog I've ever had, lowest maintenance, but still a high energy drive and a lot of fun, always ready to play or explore, as you can see. Great dog. She's going to get her mom now, but this dog, she's grown so much so fast. Her mother's 84 pounds now at 3 years old, and at 8 months she's already at 66 pounds, has a longer depth of body, and can outrun and outjump her mom already. It's just amazing athleticism in this young pup so far.
And what about that famous question everyone always asks me about the Western Shepherds, is the shedding. How is she for shedding compared to an adult German Shepherd?
I tell you, with my German Shepherd female, I'm sweeping up about a Chihuahua's worth of undercoat every day in this Texas heat. No matter what I do, brush, constantly. They've got a pool to play in. They try and keep her cool. Still, it's just constant shedding like nobody's business. But with Artemis, we're probably at way less than 5% of the hair. There's no undercoat, as you know, with the Western Shepherd, and just the smallest amount of hair fibers are coming off of her. It's a phenomenal difference between the two breeds. I just can't even tell you. And so I'm very pleased with that aspect, for sure.
As far as abilities, you were telling me a story about, for people that don't know Troy, he is in the, let's say, aviation business, and he's got a hangar. He'd been gone for, well, as I said, he works out of country. Been gone for a while, and he came back, and he went to clean up his hangar that he hadn't been to in several months, and he found a whole bunch of squirrel mess, droppings, all sorts of just squirrel damage. And well, he was in there by himself doing that, and then he went back to the backyard and he got Artemis. Tell us what she did at that point, Troy.
Well, like I said, the squirrels have been running amok in the hangar and created quite a disaster. I couldn't figure out how they were getting in. And I was out there cleaning the dust and the muck up, and got squirrel scent all over me. Well, I exited my hangar, cut across the yard, went around to let the dogs out in the yard to play after I'd finished my work. Artemis smelled the strange scent on the straightaway, and it caught her interest. Backtracked everywhere I'd walked, following my scent trail back to the hangar. Found where I'd gone into the hangar, and then tracked the scent of the squirrels around where they'd been getting into the hangar. There was a little separation in the metals, sheet metal. She found that, sat down, and started flirting me, just like she'd been trained to do it her whole life.
Well, that'll make some drug dealers nervous. So, just in short, what as a German Shepherd owner, quality German Shepherds, I might add. Troy researched his dogs. He buys quality Czech imports. What do you think of a Western Shepherd for today's modern Western world?
I think it's the breed of the future, definitely. You know, my female I got was from Czech imported lines, just like you said, Butch. Great pedigrees and all that, and I was very, very pleased with her. And when I saw Black Bart, I knew that was the gene pool to jump into, and I was so proud that we could get my dog into that program to breed it. These Western Shepherds, it's going to bring everything back to the original, back to the intended Shepherd dog. You know, and that's the key component of it all. We've had so much branch breeding and all this other stuff here in America that the American Shepherds just can't compete. They've inherited too many defects and whatnot. They're just not the same dog that was intended in the beginning. And the conformation, the drive, the stamina of these Western Shepherds is going to be the way to go. If you want a working dog that you can live with also, this is the dog for you, for sure.
Thank you, Troy. Appreciate all that. Contact us. We got Bart Taza pups on the way. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate you and Artemis a lot.